a couple of shout outs to give out first before we get into today's stream. Day 4, how to stay booked, busy in this industry. I got some real game for you, exposing the industry, some secrets and all that. In the meantime, man, if you haven't seen the collaboration that I did with my first Japanese brand collab, check it out on YouTube and on Instagram. Devonte Infinity X Sakura gummies. These are amazing. We're almost done with them too. Got some really cool packaging as well. We're almost out of them. So yeah, we partnered with them. We got like 2 packs of candy left. We done ate most of them. Gave some to our friends and everything like that. But it's a terrible candy. No, I'm not sponsored by them. We just partnered together for a campaign. So I don't have no discounts to give you. But on a side note, see, we got the Huel right there. Now, those I can give you a discount on. Shout out to Huel. So I'll put that link down in the description, but it's on my link tree and everything like that. And I can save you on these. We got the Huel right here, the Huel bars. And then, I'm so fucking stacked. And we got the Rise right there. That's what I'm gonna show you right now. Damn, I'm just sweating today. It's been hot as hell up here. So real quick, you see we got the Rise post went up yesterday, the first official post with Rise, my brand new sponsor. Shout out to Rise Coffee. Announcing my new partnership. Hold on, let me make sure my screen's up. Yeah. Announcing my new partnership with the greatest Rise Superfoods mushroom coffee in the world. I've tried I've tried several different brands of mushroom coffee, but the Rise Superfoods flavor stands out to me the most, especially when you add a little creamer to it. That's no lie. Use code OutByNature15 to save on all your purchases. And be sure to keep up for my new Rise Superfoods drops. Product photography and creative direction. Credits. The one and only. Now we have some right here. We have a little bit left in the cup tonight, man. It's going to be like a little late night, so. Got a little bit left in the cup. And yeah, man. We got the Rise right here. Again, shout out to Rise. Oh, let me delete this. Hold on. Got the Rise right here. Shout out to Rise. I can read it to you. It's a very good coffee alternative. It's healthier, it's cleaner, but it gives you more benefits to gut health and everything like that. I've been on it the last few months. You can see this bag's almost gone, so I need them to re-up. They sent me, some of the coffee. They sent me their wooden spoon to go with it, which is a beautiful spoon. A welcome letter. And they also sent me a magnet, but it fell behind this cabinet over here, and I haven't been able to go and get it. But yeah, so shout out to Rise. Shout out to Rise Coffee. And I'll read you a little bit about it on the back. We just have a sponsor all over the place. See right here, it's vegan, 100% mushrooms. More than just coffee. Our ingredients have been studied for thousands of years and found to enhance brain function, boost immunity, and give balanced energy that keeps you shining all day long, all with less than half the caffeine of a normal cup of coffee. It has cordyceps for energy, reishi for stress relief, lion's mane for focus, shiitake for immune support, turkey tail for healthy digestion, and king trumpet to fight oxidative stress. See, that's pretty good. And a little pointers, like a couple pointers and stuff here. I can get like a little thumbnail going. That's terrible. But a couple pointers for it. Me personally, I like to mix something else in it. You can drink it by itself if you want. To me, it's a little bland. If you really, really like coffee like I do and you want to give it like that little extra touch of sweetness, you can add creamer to it, agave, honey, etc. Somebody yesterday told me they like to add oat milk and agave to theirs, which is pretty good. Me, sometimes I can add like a little vanilla milk to it, or I prefer creamer. I like coffee creamer. I put a little creamer in mine, and it does the job. It's really good. It tastes just like coffee, and it's lighter. You feel a lot better. Helps your bowel movements and all that, focus and all that. So it's pretty nice. Pretty good. Shout out to Rise for real. It's a really W sponsor. Very much W sponsor. That link will also be in this description. And ooh, I haven't even put it on my link tree just yet, so I definitely need to do that. And these are the pics that we took. I made this little graphic too. But it's definitely a sponsorship that makes sense. So as you can see today, you should go follow me on Instagram. Of course, we got all these different brands and stuff we worked with. Shout out to all these brands. I have links to a lot of these where you can save. You see today, we got day 4. How to get booked and stay booked. All right. So the last couple of days, the first 2 days, day 1 and day 1.2, were kind of an introduction and talking about brands and one of my sponsors that ghosted me. Yesterday, day 3, the CEO who talked shit about me was hilarious. Be sure to go look at that. It's hilarious and really exposed, and we learned some more stuff in real time. Went down some pretty deep loopholes too in real time. But today, this is what I got for you. And I do post videos talking about this topic quite a bit on my channel. I don't think I've dropped all of them though. But this is definitely not the first time that we've done this. So I honestly should have got like a bullet point list of kind of like where to start. I'm really freeballing it. I do have an idea of where I should start though. Get a little sip of that rise. Got some honey in it today. I like the creamer more, but I kind of wanted it to feel more like tea and not coffee because I don't really need too much right now. So I have an idea of kind of like where I want to start. Okay, so I should have logged into my backstage. I don't even know if I ever dropped that episode. But okay, there's a couple different ways we can go into this. Let's say you're new to the game, you're new to the business. You know this is what you want to do, or you have an idea that this is kind of something you want to get into. And again, I'm the guy you can talk to about this for sure. I mean, we got the Timberland right here, the Becca Seminon, the Huel, other products right here. We got this photo right here has Dr. Squatch in it when I used to work with Dr. Squatch. We got the sponsors everywhere, partnerships here, sponsor behind me. We got the Huel. So I've been in this game for a minute and I'm very good at it. If you're just getting into this business, let me pull up the portfolio in the background while we talk about this. That looks better. If you're just now getting into this business, make my screen a little bigger. Okay, so if you're just not getting into this business, modeling, acting, you want to work with brands, you want to be an ambassador, you want sponsors. The biggest and easiest, obviously, ways to get into that typically in this business that we're working in is, most people are modeling or acting. There's a lot of different subgenres in between that, but I'm speaking as like a model, creative director, and brand strategist. Modeling opened up a lot of doors for me. I started modeling when I was about 18, 19, and as soon as I went to college, I jumped straight into it. I'm not going to go into the whole story, how that happened and everything like that. That's not what this is about. But what I'm saying is, I started with modeling, and I basically used it to get my foot into the business, into the industry. And then once I got to a certain level, I used it and I used my platform to be able to convert into, like my production stuff and creative direction stuff. We have to start somewhere. And I still do model, but obviously I'm at the point now where I don't even have to show my face. I can go shoot some pics for a brand. I can go shoot some campaigns, for a client. And I'm good. I can make money off my face, or I can just make money off, the visuals, or both. So let's say you want to get into the modeling, you want to get into this industry, right? Whether you want to model, whether you want to be an actor, whatever, the very first thing you need to do is take some digitals. And I can show you some examples of those right now, if we can talk a little bit more about it. So digitals are going to be your best friend. And you're going to see these digitals, and I'm sure you've probably seen these on the internet from somebody or somewhere. Let's take these for example. Beautiful model, by the way. So let's take these for example. Like, you want to get into the business, the first thing you need to do is digitals. You need to get some digitals. Oh, my screen's tripping. So digitals, these look professional, but they really don't have to be. And if I had recent ones put up on my Instagram, I'd show you some of mine, but I'm not going to right now because I'd have to scroll quite a bit because I work a lot. And I haven't taken digitals in a minute. But you want to get into the business, you want to start somewhere, you want to start getting booked, you want to start getting your name up there, the first thing you need to do is take digitals. So the trick about digitals is they're not supposed to be professional. They're not supposed to be edited. They're supposed to be raw. You see Miss Nagazi here. They're raw shots. They're supposed to show you for who you are. It's not supposed to be anything extra, no edits, no extra stuff, no profession. Like, you don't need to even have a camera to do these. You can take these on your phone. A lot of people prefer you to take them on your phone. So you're like, yeah, I wanna model, I wanna act, how do I get into the business? You start here. Set up your phone somewhere, get your friend, get your family, get your mama, baby daddy, whoever, to come and take some digitals for you if you need some help. You can go to a studio if you want. She's in a studio, but natural lighting is key. No edits. Preferably, you can have your hair out. Sometimes they want you to have it in a ponytail. So there's different rules for men and women. Women, you see she has on jeans and a tank top and heels. I'm going to be completely transparent. This is not me hating at any way. If you're a woman taking digitals and you want to take digitals to the highest degree, you have to wear heels. No dress shoes, no sneakers, no flip flops, no sandals. They don't give a fuck about your toes. You need to wear heels. The rules to taking digitals are very simple. Natural light, no edits, raw, natural shots. You don't wear whatever you want to wear. You wear a black shirt or a black tank top. Women, maybe you can slide in a black crop. She has on a black tank top, black or white. That's it. If you want to keep it super professional, black. Black tank top, bottoms, black jeans or blue jeans. That's it. No fancy shit. No big distress, baggy ass Balenci's, none of that. Blue denim or black. That's it. With a black shirt or a white shirt. That's it. No makeup, no extra hair product, nothing. Super bare, super minimal. So there's a couple different dimensions you do. You get a headshot, you get a waist up, you get a full body, and you get a side profile. So for her, she has. Is my mouse moving on this? Yeah. So for her, this is her side profile. This is her waist up. We have kind of like a chest up headshot, sort of, with a pose. And we have a full body. This works too. Um, I wouldn't consider this a headshot, but it's close enough. So for this submission, this is a headshot, full body, waist up and side profile for her. And it has her name, her email. Sometimes you can put your number, and it has her measurements and her hair and her eye color. Height, bust, waist, hips, shoe, hair. Eyes. Let's click somebody else. Let's see another one. Okay, so here's another example. Everything you know about modeling digitals. Yeah. So this is blurry, I know, but never mind. We're not gonna use that for an example. Does this one look better? Yeah, okay. Now, these are very good. So you can already tell she's a very attractive woman. And we have the full body. Okay, so this is something else. Sometimes they want you, it depends on the gig. This isn't a default, but sometimes they want you to be in swimwear. But it depends on the gig and what type of industry you're trying to get into. So we got her headshot here. We have a swimwear here. You have a full body. And we kind of have like waist up, legs up here with like a little pose. This works too. So there's a couple different ways you can go. Always make sure you have like a clean headshot in there. Make sure you have a full body. If you want to do a very bare minimum of four, at least 4 shots. Headshot, side profile, waist up, full body. We got a young man right here. I don't know how tall he is, but if I'm kind of judging off of this ratio from these pics, he might be more commercial model. I don't know. He doesn't look. I could be completely wrong. He doesn't look over 6 foot to me, but he could be very well in shape, chiseled jawline, everything like that. This is what they want to see. They don't want to see makeup, no extra shit. Hair is natural, the face is natural. He got the headshot here, the waist up here, the full body here, and the side profile here. That's exactly what I just said. And then of course, whenever you actually get your com card, which is this, when you put it all together, you have a com card. So those by itself are headshots or they're digitals. You have digitals and you have the com card. This is the com card. So if agencies or people are asking you for your com card, this is what you send them. This is what the com card looks like. This is whenever this is final. This is finished. I'm sure I have some examples on my computer of some that I did, but I have no idea where they're at, and I'm honestly not even gonna try to look for them. I'm gonna be completely honest. So let's say like okay, let's use this for example. Now obviously like this is kind of more in the model world, and obviously I can speak more to that because like I've been in there, done that. But you need digitals regardless. They open a lot of doors for you. You can submit these to a lot of different types of jobs and opportunities. But if you want to see like, let's just say like this, actor headshots, because headshots are good for everybody. Everybody needs a good headshot. Everybody. It doesn't even matter if you don't even work in this field. Everybody needs at least one good headshot. Make the investment, get you a good headshot. You can use it for anything. If you're trying to make money, you're working, you have a business, or you're trying to support a business, a good headshot goes a very long way. Invest into a quality headshot. There can be simple. Simple. It could be your head, like, head like that. It could be like a little more lower. Headshots and digitals is the first thing to start with. You go from there. Once you get those, that'll revamp everything immediately. So even if you have nothing posted, on your page and you want to get into the industry, once you post some digitals, it's gonna signal that you're active and you're either working or you're looking to work and you're ready to work. So let's say even if you don't have anything on your page, right? I would do this. And no, it's not spam, and no, people aren't gonna give a fuck. I know some people are like, I don't want to post this much and promote this much because people are gonna get tired of me. Look, do you want to do this shit or not? And at the end of the day, most of these motherfuckers don't give a shit about you anyway. And that's coming from my real world experience. So let's say you didn't have anything on your page. You can post just these 6. This is nice. Like, as soon as somebody goes to your page, even if it's just these 6 photos, they're like, okay, yeah, they're a model. Or they want a model. She's got the chest up, full body, side profile, full body, waist up, side profile, headshot. She has a pose. Even if these are the only things on her account, she can get booked. And it doesn't matter if she has 10 followers, 200 followers, or 10,000 followers. Just having this here alone, you can get booked. The followers don't really matter when it comes to this business. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit, go look at me. I haven't gotten 2,000 followers my whole career, and I've got over 600 grid posts. It look like we really do this shit. So you can take it from me. I don't give a fuck what anybody else tells you, bro. If you got it, if you got that factor, you got it. Some people need followers to get attention. I don't. So yeah. Um use this for an example. This guy is very chiseled, he's ripped as fuck, and that's good. But generally you don't submit this to submissions. This is like a very specific inquiry for a very specific job. And he might even be too swole to get booked on runway. He might have to look for something else. That's just how the game is. And this is a very good example of a comp card too. She's got a couple different examples: height, bust, waist, hips, dress, eyes, hair, shoes, her number, her email, and then if she has a website, and her name goes here. So the second example that I would try to give, because like I said, I'm really freeballing this. I should have got like a bullet point of list to go down, but I didn't. So we're gonna freeball it. The second thing I would say is I've posted other videos talking about this too. Let's say you want to work with Nike. Let's go back to Instagram. Let's say you want to work for Nike. Can I work for Nike? Yes. Do I actually have a promo with Nike? Yes. Feel free to use this at any time. So we have that covered. Let's say you want to work with Nike, right? Go to their page. Go to Nike's page. So you want to work with Nike, you want to work for Nike, you want to represent Nike. Go and see what these brands are doing just in general. You want to work with this certain brand, you want to work with this certain client, this artist, designer. Go to their page and see what they do. Now, Nike's been getting a lot more creative lately with their marketing. So obviously this type of stuff is not like what everybody else is kind of doing right now. But this is the direction that they're going right now. So this is also like a lot more niche creative design, creative marketing. But it's amazing. So if you can't contribute to this, don't even try to reach out to them. Because who doesn't want to work with a brand of this caliber? So at the end of the day, what can you guys do for each other? So they've gotten really creative here, you can see. And it's cool. And this looks like some shit that I would do. Now, do I have a campaign out with Nike? No. Could I if I applied myself? Yes. But if you're just starting and you want to do this, or you've been doing it and you want to, work with Nike particularly, go and look at what they're doing. This is what I always tell people. Go and look at what they're doing and ask yourself, how can you contribute to this? How can you contribute to this? And these are so fire, by the way. These film shots they got with like these graphics. This is so fire. Yeah, these are tough. These are tough. And that's how you have to feel about it. So let's say let me go to my boy Rick Villa. Let's say you want to get on the runway, right? And hold on, before I show you Rick Villa, this is Rick Villa's piece right here. Whenever I walked for him. Oh look, it's a celebrity photographer that tried to fuck me right here. That's kind of funny. And I exposed that guy before too. But back to topic. This is Rick Villa. Very fire. And a little bit about this piece right here. This is a one-of-one piece that he designed, inspired completely by me. So round of applause. It's fire. I don't even know if you can actually buy this. If you do, he's probably gonna have to make it probably made to order. So this piece was completely inspired by me, and he made this particularly off of my look and my image. Shout out to Rick Villa. So let's say you want to work with Rick Villa. I have a real life example. So you go to his page, and he's very, very Interesting, right? This is him right here. He's on Project Runway. He's actually one of the Project Runway winners. Yeah, season 15. Like he's really that guy. Very cool opportunity that I had. It looks like he'll be coming back in the fall. This is from last fall. Very cool guy, very experimental, not afraid to push the boundaries. If you like wearing stuff like custom underwear, stuff like that, them chicks eating that string up, that is crazy. But there's some fluid stuff here. There's some really crazy stuff here. Oh well, he deleted some of the other stuff. I didn't mean to show cheeks on stream. My bad. Um, let's go to my bad, chat. Let's say Rick. Say you want to work for Rick Owens. Go to Rick Owens. Do you believe there's some freaky shit right here too? Jesus. I actually was supposed to react to this campaign. I'm still gonna do it. That just reminded me. So don't mind that. We're gonna do another stream about that. And I mean, yeah, they've been doing some freaky shit on here. You can see the black eyes and all that stuff. But let's say you want to work with Rick Owens. Can you contribute to this? And will they believe that you can? Just an example. We got toes out. There's some freaky ass shit going on. But yeah. So that's what I'll start with that. Another thing that I'll say that helps a lot, like I did in one of my past streams, I'm not signed into my backstage right now. I might sign in again just to show, like, for reference. But where was I going with that? Oh, repetition. So I've been able to convert this into my full-time business. It didn't happen overnight. It took years. And it took years of networking. It took years of working. It took years of building up a portfolio. It took years of getting my name in certain rooms, and those rooms are spreading my name into other buildings and stuff like that. So it's work. Yeah, it's a grind. It's a grind. For real. I'm gonna be a vet in this shit one day. Like I'm gonna be a literal veteran in this business one of these days. Just I could honestly retire from this shit now and I would already have a legacy. If you want what was I about to say? Yeah, if you want to get booked, you gotta grind. You gotta put in thousands of reps. You gotta show your face as much as you can. And you have to be consistent. So let me sign into my backstage because this will actually help visually more of what I'm trying to explain. Because I've done this a couple times on stream. I'm about to get some more of this. Shout out to Sakura, man. Go check out my Japanese candy collaboration. They're fire. And shout out to Hulski. Save on your Huel products, man. I need to get my membership back on backstage. I could be making some more money for real. Some more bookings. All right, look. Speaking of Nike, I'm trying to hurry up. Nike tennis spec commercial right here, bro. In real time. Damn. I've been off this platform for a minute. Look at all these audition requests I got. Damn. Damn. We got food creator, a movie, male UGC, testimonial subject, male UGC, comedy creators, makeup cosplay creator, aspirational male talents, online coach. I ain't doing none of this shit. And it's in Texas. Well, Okay, so look. All right, so look. We have a real life example of a Nike ad mixed with my point that I was going into on repetition. I have 12 messages. I haven't been on this platform in a minute, as you can see. So it's in Texas. A Nike ad right here in Texas. Now, the only thing is that's gonna lower this is that they're looking specifically for an older person between 40 and 70. But this is a Nike ad right here that you can get on if you're within that age. So casting a tennis spec commercial for Nike, 250 for 8 hours of work. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. It is with Nike, so this is obviously bigger than just the paycheck. It's something with Nike, and if you're smart, you can use this and leverage this to build up your portfolio to get you in bigger rooms and obviously to lead you to um, more opportunities and contracts. You can get booked for a Nike commercial like this, be on set for a few hours, get paid $200-300. And when the moment you go and you put this down onto your portfolio, your resume, you post it, you drop it, from that immediate moment up, your value just went up by a lot. And then once you learn how to market that, you can do a lot. So just, opportunities like this, I understand the pay is shit. I'll be honest, the pay is really shit. For 8 hours, you could be making way more money. Now, maybe you apply and you get it, and then you can negotiate depending on who you are. The thing is, there's this can go two ways. You have the company slash platform slash agency that is running this ad. You might not be getting paid directly from Nike. So there's two ways you can that you're there's two different ways that you're either gonna get paid. It's either gonna be from the brand directly or it's gonna be from the agency. Now I'm gonna assume this is through the agency because this is a really low budget for the talent. But it's with Nike, so it could do a lot more for you. But that is a very low rate. But where I was gonna go with this is when I'm talking about repetition, this is something that I showed in a couple of streams before. I want you to see something. Now, I don't know if you see it already or not, but I'm gonna make something very clear right here. When I say you gotta put in the work, you gotta grind, and you have to do a lot of reps, this is what I mean. So without looking at anything else, not even considering the dozen other platforms that I apply to work on or anything else, or all the emails I've gotten, I want you to look at something. You see this number right here? 5567. And please don't turn me into a meme for that. We got 5,500 applications here. If I was still using backstage over this last year or two, it'd probably be like, I was about to say like 6 to 7. Here we go. It'd probably be like 6,000. Close. Seven would be pushing it. I'll say like 6,000. So what this number means is these are all archive projects that I've applied to that are now archived on Backstage. So like just this number alone, I don't think people understand how insane of a number this is alone unless you're actually in this business and you have an idea. If you don't know what this means, that's over 5,000 job applications that are now archived. This isn't even all of them actually, so we might be pushing 6K. We have almost 6,000 archived jobs here. So if I've been in this game like six to 7 years, and I probably started using Backstage when I was like 19. I'm in my mid 20s now. So even if we just take that base 6 years of me being in the business and we divide that between this number, that's still like 1,000 applications and 1,000 castings every single year my whole career. And keep in mind, this isn't all of them, and this is just on this platform. So you go to my page and you see this number right here, trusted by 250 brands, which is about to be 300 now, by the way. Little sneak peek chat. I'm about to be pushing over 300 brand collaborations by myself. And these aren't even, that's not even all the bookings and contributions that I've done. Those are just like the logged brand collabs because that's a good number to state in my portfolio. But this is as real as it gets. You want to get booked a lot, you want to be booked full time and all that, you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the reps in. We got we got 6,000 job applications on just Backstage, bro. 6,000. You gotta get in this business. You have to get a lot of no's to get a few yes. A lot of no's. So for me to be booked the hundreds of times that I've been booked, you're not seeing this work I'm putting in behind the scenes where I have almost 6,000 job applications and castings in the archive. You're gonna get told no. I get told no every single fucking day. So if this is 5,000 no's right here, I've gotten at least 10,000 no's in my career, and I'm still here. That's just how it goes. So this is straight bag work. Like this is straight free game. Yeah, you gotta want to be here. You gotta want to be here. You gotta want to be here. Like you're gonna get way more no's than yeahs, but it's those yeahs that makes it worth it. But fuck, 6,000 archived castings is so crazy. It's so crazy. But one of the tips that other people are probably not gonna tell you is through the years of this repetition, through the years of this process, even if you don't get casted, you're still putting your face in front of these castings. You're still putting your face in front of these directors, in front of these production companies. You're still putting your face in front of these agencies. You're still getting your face out there. So if you're getting told no now, the best way and the most optimistic way you can look at it is that you at least tried, you put the work in, you put the effort in, and you were seen. So if that doesn't make sense to you, the reason why I'm saying that as a focal point, because a lot of people probably won't say this. My mind just went blank. Oh, is that you can get told a no today, and then they keep you in mind for another project. You can get told no tomorrow, 9 months later, you get booked from a reference. So that's how the game is. It's just like people talk. I've had clients reach out to me over email because a few months ago, this other brand or this other director or this other client or this other agency recommended me to them. So that no that I got a few months ago turned into a yeah later. So it's kind of like investing into yourself because they're seeing your face. And if you have that ick factor and you have enough of your credentials on there when they look at your application and your casting stuff, you can still get booked. So for me, that's kind of how I looked at it. Whenever I do my submissions, that's how I feel. And then whenever I was on Backstage a lot, that's how I look at it. As long as you see me, as long as these motherfuckers see me, that's enough for me because you never know where it can go to. So whenever you get on here, like I say, Backstage has a lot of stuff. Like they didn't even pay me to say this. Backstage is the OG for me. And I haven't been on here in a couple years, but I need to get back on here because I bet you if I get back on here, I'm gonna start making a bigger bag. I mean, look, like, look, They got stuff for video games, something for Harry Potter, music video for a Latin artist in LA, which I actually got booked from a music video from Backstage. I got booked for a music video from Casting Networks too. UGC, Denim Brand. Yeah, I might have to go ahead and get my I might have to go ahead and get my membership back if we're talking about this. Health and Wellness Project. Let me stop playing before I get back on here myself. But you can go in here, you can filter locations, job types. We got actor, performer, voiceover crew, modeling, content creator, gender, age type. You can really get really deep with these filters. I have a couple different ones myself. What type of conversation you're looking for, and what type of projects: theater, film, TV series, brands, content, commercials, UGC, other media, more projects, the role type, the ethnicity, the union status, keywords, skills. It gets deep, and you can use this to find work. You can even use this to find talent. And it looks like they've gotten bigger on UGC since the last time I was on here, as they should though, because there's a lot of money in it. And so yeah, just get on here and you can look for all types of stuff. And if you see on the main screen, well, I don't know if it's gonna show it now because I'm logged in. If you go to the main screen, you can see. Look at these top brands and studios: Amazon, Disney, YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, HBO. This is why I wanted to come to the home screen, because I know that they work with these types of clients. When these clients are doing castings for movies, crew, all types of stuff, when these projects are looking for people, Backstage is one of their go-to platforms. I'm telling you, I'm putting you on game. I've 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 seen so many castings on here, and Backstage, combined with my experience, combined with all the other platforms I'm on, like I literally know of movies going into production before anybody else does. I know about castings. I know where people are shooting at. I know a whole lot of stuff just off of this, and obviously some of the stuff is like classified. But I'm telling you, you can fuck around and get on here and get your big break. I remember I applied for like a I replied to a, I mean I applied to a Euphoria casting, and I didn't think I was gonna make the cut, but I did it because I know at least one of the casting people, at least one of the directors saw my face, and that's kind of enough for me. But yeah, I got 12 messages though. Aren't they trying to invite me to do some goddamn game show? Damn, comedian game shows. Look at all these game shows I'm invited to. I've even if you want to get on those dating shows, Backstage has them too. Backstage, Casting Networks, um, Model Management. That's how you can get onto those dating shows. They do castings on platforms like these. I still get emailed that stuff. Like we got a game show here. Game show contestant went up to $1,600. I'm not gonna do this shit. I'm gonna be honest. But if this is something that interests you, they have stuff here not paid. Oh, that's because you're competing for a prize. See, I see that word not paid, and I just sign off. But you're competing for money. Shit's so good. And they're only scouting from LA because it's in LA. So yeah, I'm probably gonna leave that part there. And this will be like an ongoing thing I talk about whenever I get like more ideas. Like I just kind of freeballed it today, but I mean, we've been on here. We've probably been talking about this for like at least 20, 30 minutes. So that's enough, for today. So I might just end it right now. And I low key want to watch this Jello music video and react to it. So hold on, let me pull that. I'm gonna end this stream and then come back and like we're gonna start that. And whenever this goes on YouTube, if you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to learn more about or talk to me more about, or anything that I should talk about, let me know.